Back again, nighttime style. Here we go. All right, so I have headphones and a sub pack now, so I can keep rocking despite the fact that it is now past the noise cutoff. Oh man, apartment living. I got really used to not having to turn it down, like really, really used to it, and now it's time to be quiet at night. But it's all good. I was actually pretty damn loud today, so it was satisfying. I'm stoked. All right, so here I'm just gonna go. It seems like Facebook is being a little funny here. But yeah. Anyway, go to my page and see, is the video going? Sometimes it's nope. Okay, so it's still not going. Come on, Bookface. You can do it there. Yeah. Facebook. Come on now. Come on. You have the money for this software development. You know you do. Weird. Okay, well, maybe Facebook is being poopy. Oh. Just when I was about to give up, it worked. Amazing. All right, cool. Okay, so I'll go get Facebook up in the chat here. Okay, there we go. It is on. What's up, everybody? Still in L Gates. I'm back. I'm going to do some more streaming and some more work on this remix. Adjust my standing pad there. Okay, so I'm pretty excited about a lot of things about this track. I definitely want to render this thing, though. This channel, this Group 17. Whew. There's a lot going on in Group 17. Excuse me. So this is going to be Koto FX Render. I'm going to undo that, make it snap on there. Okay, I think I might take the resonance down on this filter too, because I'm getting a little bit of hiss up in the very, very top high, so that I can now hear because of the headphones. Okay, so then I'm going to activate that there, and that goes up as that file. It might be a little too... There's still this hiss that I can hear that's kind of unpleasant. Might be a little too much, actually. I'm wondering if... Maybe I could take the drive. Okay, so that's perhaps got to come up as it nears the end of that sweep. that. And then dressed is going to start like that. And then like that. That's better. See, the naked I think should come out before the very end, so it's just distorting this stuff by about there. And then the distorted one can come in like there. Okay, cool. All right, so that's good enough to record to this other channel. So that that effects unit and a lot of what's going on in that channel is just really intense. So I'm just gonna record it and then freeze them and deactivate them. Okay, excellent. So now what I can do is deactivate this instrument and deactivate this effect entirely and mute this. And then that way I'll just have this instead. Okay, so then this seems to be a bit louder than that. So I think I'm gonna go like put a cut right there and take that down. What is that, 6 dB maybe? No, -4, -3, -2. Well, it's only 2 dB. Okay, whatevs. Show fades, and then crossfade those two. Maybe bring that up too. So I'm using that crossfade to even out the volumes. I think these gotta go, these three. Oh, I gotta get my can of Coke. Maybe here? Yeah, this one. Probably have some kind of vocal sample or something. Okay, so the kick sub, where is the other kick sub? Oh wow, like half the basses in this track are made out of kick drums. That's kind of funny. Is it here? God, that's gross. Okay, there's this one. Where's the other one? Horns. Kodo thing. Okay, this one I know needs to come upstairs with the other synths. Okay, this bass sounds, those are bass sounds, so that's a bass sound. Okay, all you come up with the other synths, which seem to have taken over up here because the kick sub is kind of melodic. So I just feel the need to organize my basses around my kick sub. So they're at the top today. Not normally how I roll, but today that is how I roll. Okay. So this one, the octopus one, I think is crazy. I wonder. Ooh, the push has gone stupid. Come on, wake up. Because there's this bass style that I often do. Uh-oh. Ableton, are you and Push not friends anymore? Oh, there we are. Okay. Alright. Push 2, boop. Uh-oh. Sometimes Push goes a little dumb. I think this is one of those times. Alright, well, I'm going to have to restart Ableton because I really use Push a lot. Alright, question time. Let's check out what's up. Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? I am actually feeling a bit better. I drank a bunch of fresh organic vegetable juice that I made today, so that really helped. That put me in a good mood. I think that's probably it. Lots of ginger, too. Brian Allen asks if a MacBook will run Ableton. Yeah, I'm using a MacBook right now, as a matter of fact. It's pretty fun. How do I not use a mouse? I'm kind of used to it. I find like I use, if I can, I end up using Push and Machine a lot. This track, because it's a remix, I'm kind of working more in a keyboard and mouse modality because I'm starting with audio. But a lot of time when I'm like digging for samples, I'll be using Machine or Push. So I kind of don't really use the mouse that much because I use them. But yeah, it would be nice if I had a different desk. But this is a really kind of temporary living situation right now. I'm just kind of like on sabbatical and making music in New York for a bit, which is pretty fun. I'm not going to lie. Pretty fun. I should probably save a version. Boop-a-doop-boo. Oh, yeah, RAM is awesome. Apparently, Ableton doesn't do the multi-core thing as well as it could. Glad you like the track. Yeah, the track is starting to get a bit better. It's starting to come together. And Alexi asked what I'm in New York for. I'm in New York to just kind of like be in New York and experience New York and get inspired by it and make a record. But yeah, I'm trying to really just like be in the studio as much as possible and just like not have a social life and hide and make music. And I can do that in New York because I just don't know that many people. And then anytime I do go out, there's always something fun to do. So it's good. So I'm probably going to do like, I guess 6 months here or something. And then go travel and then maybe LA or Denver. I'm still not entirely sure. Okay, there we go. We got Push again. this don't work. It's kind of where's those Kodo sounds? I think I might kill those. I'd give those guys a rest. Sounds a bit. Okay, see, I'm trying to get. Maybe if I do like an octave down. No, I gotta figure out a way to make this go twice as fast. Because there's an upper limit. So there's an upper limit. Okay, so how can I make this go twice as fast as that? Because this is past the limit. So maybe if I had two. Oh Christ. Okay, so I know what I gotta do. So G, what note is that? That is. So make that go twice that. What's the last G? Or no, what's the last G? Is that a G? No, it's the A. Okay, what's the last A? I gotta go twice as fast as 18.2. So this has gotta be 18.2. And then duplicate there, group it. And then I gotta make another one that is with a note on. Message, no. Okay, so what if I do... Oh wait, if I put the gate at 50%, halfway through the note, it will make a gate if I use a note off to trigger. Because then, yes, that's how I'll fucking do it. Yes! Okay, so then this one has to be in parallel. And then that will double the frequency. Oh, fuck! This is awesome. Then I can make my whole thing. Okay, so half of that's going to be 9 milliseconds. Yes! Oh, I added extra notes to the arpeggiator frequency rack. Yes! Yes! Okay, so that's how you do it. Fuck me, that's awesome. Okay, so let's get G. Okay, so then this is A2. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so that means the gate has to be there. So I gotta say don't move me. Okay, so at A, it's a B flat. Okay, so I gotta duplicate this, bring it up here in between G. And okay, so G, no, that's B flat, that goes above that one. Okay, so B flat is there. And then where's the double E rack from A? Yeah, then the double E rack from A goes on to B. Fucking sick. Okay, so now I need G sharp. Where's my G sharp? Is that G sharp? Oh, no, it's A flat. Okay, so duplicate the A flat. Oh, I've been thinking about how to do this for a while. It seems obvious in retrospect, to be honest. I feel kind of dumb that I didn't do that before. But whatever. I did it now. Okay, so that's A 3 or A flat 3, A 3 3. Okay, that's probably as high as I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna leave that now, but I'm gonna save that as ARP Freaks higher notes because it has more notes. All right. Maybe like that. Yeah, that's dope. That's much more high energy than before. Fucking sick. Okay, so now, oh shit, now we can automate this thing. Let's fucking make this nasty. Yeah, I was using an arpeggiator to create those basses. I think this is better just repeating that same top note. this guy. I think maybe. You know what? I think maybe I'm going to trade these two synth parts and put this one first and then this one second. Let's see what that sounds like. Yeah, have it start more repetitive and driving. Maybe that there. That one there. Ba-doop, boop, boop, skidoo. That's gotta go there. Maybe. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save a version before I fuck this entirely up. Yeah, because I want it to be like kind of a, you know, definitely very related to the original remix, but all different sounds, different kind of flow, you know, rhythmically like different, and something that sounds more like, you know, something like I would do. It's better the other way around. Okay, so I'm going to take those. I'm going to take these guys. Y'all. And take them all over there. It was better that way. Yeah, save them like that. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, it's got to be silence here for the Kung Fu. That includes you, you crazy cymbals. It's probably, yeah, like that. Okay, let's listen from the top. This bit note is wrong on here. It's got to go to the low note. Yeah, like that. That kind of switched up the chord progression. Yeah, I am wearing a sub pack. I gotta be quiet. My neighbors. I pretty much would need to just... Instead of going to here, let's delete all that nonsense. We already did that. That's the bridge. Then we're going to go back to this shit. Oops, I cut too much from before. That's where I meant to cut from. That shit. Let's cut all that off the end. I mean, is there any shit? No, their outro, they're all kind of working in these. Actually, that bit where the... that one. I gotta use that fill at some point. Okay, so let's copy that. And then I think somewhere in the second drop here, maybe put it here. Yeah. No, I think it should be there. Okay, then that bit there. This is not needed. And then I think we go to this bit. Silence. 64. Okay. So that puts us in there. That's a nice tidy arrangement. Okay, done there. And then that would be outro 2. Kill that. I think that's an octave ramp, so I'm going to try an octave ramp. Let's see how we go. The transposition modulation. Sounds so official, but it's like totally just a pitch bend. So now I just really need to make a few changes to the second drop so that it's not the same as the first drop, and then I need to start adding other sounds to this that are going to be make it more different from the original mix. Because right now it's like a pretty good, like, I basically have gotten rid of all the things that were kind of bugging me about the original, and then elaborated on it a bit, but it doesn't have that much personality yet. Like, I think I think I really need to work hard to give it a bit more personality. But let's fucking make a list. Yeah, I think we should make a list, and I'll take a break because I have an arrangement now, so that's pretty exciting. And then I'll play my new Ghost in the Shell video for you. That'll be fun. That's coming out pretty soon. I don't know, as soon as the video's done, but it's going to be pretty cool. Okay, so this is Kung Fu. Let's big up the font size for those who have phones and shit. There we go. Okay, cool. So, boop, there we go. You gotta listen without looking. Very important. Just save that. This is cool. It's like pretty much a tune. Like, this is a little bit more work, and this will be playable. I kind of want to get most of the creative part out of the way today, but it's like 80% of the way, I'd say. But the last 20% takes 80% of the work. But I think, like, it is the Apashe track with a few fundamental changes, and then I think, like, the colorful parts I think are lacking. Like, it's still a bit meat and potatoes, So I want to listen again, make a list, and then I'm gonna take a break. Yeah, Banks, I am feeling a lot better today. Is this shit fucking looping? I think it's looping. I don't remember this shit being that long. Oh, no wonder, geez, I'm just looping the beginning. Okay, I'm like, yeah, this is crazy. All right, so I think the thing that I wanted to do was take that out right at the beginning so that it starts a little bit more gently. Okay, so I think yeah, the main obvious things that it needs are a bit more personality, vocal samples, maybe some scratches and stuff. And then I want to get fucking weirder synth noises in there. I feel like, especially the ones that are on the downbeats, are kind of like they're fairly they're fairly predictable sound design wise. You know, they sound kind of like a lot of my songs, and I think it also it was running the risk of sounding a little too much like the Closey remix that I did, because there's so much of those same kick synths. But I think that, you know, I can probably tweak this up a bit and make it nice. I think I'm gonna take another little break. This might be it for the evening. I might keep going. I'm not sure. I am still getting over being sick, really. This morning was pretty rough. Once I got going in the studio, it was good, but this morning was pretty rough. Also, my chance to be loud is kind of like between the hours of 8 and 5 tomorrow, so I might try and go to bed early. And yeah, actually, I want to listen to this thing that I did yesterday night, because I forget what it was even like. I made this like Foley idea thing that was pretty cool. I think, at least I remember it being cool. It might be totally fucking retarded, or you know, not that it's okay to say retarded. It's kind of mean. Well, the thing is, retard used to be a scientific term, and then people said it with a shitty tone of voice too many times, and yeah, the cycle, the debasement continues. But yeah, I'm gonna check this out, and then after this, I'm gonna show you I'll show you this other thing. It's like I'll show you this other thing. It's my Ghost in the Shell remix video that I worked really hard on, and my man Eclectic Method did the video edit for it. Wow, it's taking so long to open this project, man. I think computers are getting slower, man. Like, I really think they're getting slower. This is wild. This is like I just did a little bit of work on this. Yep, spinning beach ball of death. Oh, Banks, I don't know when I'm gonna, it depends on how shitty I feel in the morning, to be honest. I felt fucking terrible this morning, so it took me a couple hours to, like, drink enough tea that I could get into the zone. But I don't know. We'll see. I might come back tonight, you know? You never know. I might like need to do a couple more things. Sometimes I have to start again in the middle of the night. So yeah, so here's the thing I did yesterday, and then I'll show you the Ghost in the Shell thing, but I want to check this out. This thing gets a little too flickered. I'm just gonna show the automation of this for a second, because I think this thing flickers too many times. that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Wow, all these sounds are really nice. It's fun. That one's got a fun energy to it. Okay, cool. So that'll be fun to finish. I just wanted to kind of get that in my head and make a couple adjustments. All right, so now that that is done, I'm going to save this Kung Fu file. Kung Fu. Save that. Yeah, we really need more Kung Fu samples in there. I don't need to calculate any more delay times or anything. Now let's get out that Ghost in the Shell remix, and you can check that out. This shit is pretty fucking sweet. So this is going to be coming soon. There's another version that Eclectic Method's done, another video edit version where he has like the samples from the movie are kind of like talking over the track and everything. But yeah, so this is the Ghost in the Shell remix. I think I'm probably gonna call it at this point. I'm getting a little sleepy. But yeah, so shouts out to everybody who supports me on Patreon. If you want to check out the archive of the streams, that's probably your easiest point of entry. It's only $5, and you can watch me make music all you like and watch a bunch of tracks from start to finish, and then you get my discography and a bunch of other cool stuff. So that's only $5 at Patreon. And then if you want to get the weekly download, that is $5 a week at myproduserdj.club. And then if you want to go all the way and get personal training, that's the class of 808 level at myproduserdj.club. And you can get trained and get access to all my archive of everything that I ever do. So, yeah, shouts out to everyone who supports me in those ways. You make the stream possible. Lots of love to each and every one of you. And big up to Eclectic Method. Oh, perfect timing. Mayor Apeshit's blowing me up, so yeah, I'm gonna go talk to him about rapping on this track, making it better. He works at night anyway, so I think I'll call him up and get some sweet raps. All right, so this is the Ghost in the Shell remix. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you're on YouTube and click the little alert thingy. And yeah, here's the Ghost in the Shell remix. I did the mix down at the other studio, at my friend Ryan's studio, where he has all analog hardware. I'm really stoked on this mix down, especially the snare. Fucking love the snare. Sweet. All right. Well, I am gonna save the rest of that for when it comes out. There's a second drop and stuff. But I just Mayor Apeshit hit me up and he wants me to render the track for him, so I'm gonna render it. And then and then he'll probably be able to give me the vocals that I need, and then I can probably just do those little scratches and stuff with his vocals. I think that is really gonna help to make it seem a lot more different than the original. So yeah, so I'm just gonna send him what I got. Send me what you got. Yeah, so I'm gonna send him what I got, and then fucking yeah, it should be pretty cool. Oh, I'm glad you liked that video. Yeah, I can't wait to put that out. There's gonna be 2 versions. That's the one that's for like my VJ sets, but there's a YouTube version that has all these vocal chops and stuff where like the people are saying lines from the anime and stuff. But yeah, it's almost done. Special treat for you live stream supporters. All right, so I'm gonna just give this the old renderoony for Mr. James. Okay. Boop, doop, boop, boop. Oh wait, do I have a limiter? I think I put a limiter. Yes, I put a limiter. Okay. All right, export that for the mail. Okay, I got it here. It's a mail. Track folders. Kung Fu Remix. Yes, Kung Fu Remix 1 render. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Amazing. And then we'll get vocals. The vocals will be good. Because Mayor Apeshit doesn't fuck around. Wow, this mic is like a lot more sensitive than I get it credit for. Oh, nice. Got back some In Progress Cthulhu album cover. Looking pretty sweet. It's not shaded, but the colors are picked. Very cool. Very cool. So that's going to be... I think Cthulhu and the Ghost in the Shell remix are going to be the next couple things. Probably the Ghost in the Shell remix first. I'm kind of trying to get... There's a couple samples that I'm trying to get access to that it's kind of... It's tough to get access to samples sometimes. It's hard to find out who owns them. And, you know, you want to pay the money, but... Can't always do that, because sometimes people don't care until you're making money off the sample, and then they come sue you. All right, so I think that about does it for me. I am gonna go and give this track to Mayor Apeshit, or at least his manager, who is gonna give it to him. And then he will do his thing. So, yeah, really excited. That's going to make the track way better. All right, lots of love, everyone. Thank you so much for those of you supporting me and making this possible. I really appreciate it. And don't forget, Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, I'm doing a live music workshop. And I'm going to post a link, because you got to sign up for this one. This one's special. It's a class. So it's free, but you got to sign up. So I'm going to be posting sign-ups probably tomorrow. All right, lots of love.